Hello everybody. So I have to turn this down really quick. So I've just done that Game of Thrones battle where I showed off a lot of different units, including the dragon. Today I'm going to be showing off a lot of the interesting units in Lord of the Rings. I have it on all periods, and we're going to be doing the Lost Zieroth. I am going to be just using one Oathbreaker. So here we do. We have the Paladins. Their best units are these Swan Knights and these guys, and these Ranger units are their best units. Here are the orcs. I mean the Dumbledore. The orcs of Dumbledore. They get spiders and a couple of different tools, including these two units that are their best infantry, along with a few rogue riders. Why not? And these guys. Again, a small army cop there. Same thing with the CPU, the Orcs of Moria, but they get the they get the Balrog. I was going to say Nazgul, but they get the Balrog. They do have a couple of good units, but again, I can only have 4,000 troops, so they're just going to be mostly having these. Same with these orcs. They're going to have they're going to have just a bunch of these units, along with some actual infantry. I will be doing another battle where we will have like Isengard and a few other factions. I will be doing this again, but again, I just want to be showing these guys off. These are some of the best units of the Angmar. Again, these guys are very good. Now on to the Dwarves of Khazad-dûm. They get a couple of special units. The Son of the Fallen are the best. Along with these Mithril heavy armor, the Khazad-dûm, the Mithril Guard, they are very good. Along with these Dragon Slayers. Now over here to the Dwarves of Linden. Yeah, sorry, Dwarves of Linden. They get these units along with them. Along with these, but those are the this is also a good unit. I just can't put them on there. Actually maybe I could. Get rid of one. No. Yeah, this is good for now. I will be trying to show off all these other battles. I mean, so these are the Northern Dundine, that's who I'm playing as, and they're the only ones who get the Oathbreakers. That's like very late period, and they have a bunch of all of these other units. They take a lot from different factions. Anyway, I'm going to get started on this battle. And for the record, this is not a free-for-all. All of those other factions are allied together and are going to be coming after me and me alone. And a fun fact is the Mumakil are also in the game. I will be showing that off in a different video. Just because I do not like them in a city function. They'll just get really goofy, and when they die, they will fall over, and sometimes they will trap your troops. Sorry, I'm just going to fast forward this for a second right there at the start. That's kind of cool on this side. This is a fun map. This is a fun map. This is the Lost Zieroth crossing. If you've seen my campaign so far, I think I only showed the part of this crossing off once in the first episode. Really quick, here's the Orcs of Goon. Well, Orcs are going to bad, but they're underneath the shadow. Angmar. Those are like ultras. Again, everybody should be coming. Here's the mountain trolls. Don't worry, these guys will get up. They're just being ran over by their own snow trolls. Again, this is a Mordor unit, along with a couple other units. These rhinos with men on them. I mean, with orcs on them. And then here's the Balrog units with a bunch of trolls. And yes, we do have one quote-unquote good faction. We have the Principality. Here's the Ephorian Rangers. The Grey Veil. And then these are like the best units of these Swan Knights. You know, the Swan Knights are the best. Dismounted and mounted Swan Knights. These guys are also Swan Knights. These are the dismounted version of the Swan Knights. Sorry, not all of these are Swan Knights. These units are Swan Knights right here. These lighter blue ones, these darker ones are like another special unit. They're like a guard of something, or you have to take a settlement to have them. Oh, and for the record, the AI does not like going through this tunnel. So what I do sometimes, if I'm outnumbered and like I'm not playing with wolf breakers, I would hide a unit here and then come around and surround them. Unfortunately not here, but you can get you can get like ultras up here on the main campaign map. But other than that, so I am going to fast forward because I do have to get to class somewhat soon. So I'm just going to fast forward until these units get here. But again, this is a AI battle, mostly just trying to show these units off more than anything. Yeah, so here's trolls. Here's the Orc Hide, the armor trolls. Wold units, snow trolls, and then I think these are cave trolls. Well, here comes everybody. Yeah, pulling in from. I guess this is east of Zieroth, and this is west. We're basically defending the west of Zieroth. Again, this is a custom map with level. It actually does look like water. It is raining out. Honestly, kind of cool that the water textures look at least somewhat realistic. So I'm actually going to come out and charge these. These are an ultra unit, and then I'm going to go into not completely fast forward, but. Are these crossbows? No, these are the mounted grim rifles. Here comes some trolls.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
Again, don't pay attention to this balance of power word. Oh, hey, I don't know. Maybe the AI is going to try and go through them. Of these trolls, I don't know. But because this is a custom battle, there is no flag point to capture. They just have to defeat me. I don't think they're going to go through. Maybe they will. Oh, sorry, I missed this. Trolls attack through the Orc Hide. Basically, they have the armored trolls, the heavy infantry trolls, and then these are like the snow trolls. Snow trolls. Oh, we have a, we have one of the Nazgul, sorry, not Nazgul, Balrogs in the play. Again, these units are actually pretty good against every other unit besides Overbreakers. But I also do think these guys were kind of goofy. They were based off of the movie, not the books. Most of these units are. I don't think over here. No. Again, I don't. They did not cross the line, I don't believe. No, they did not. They're just hanging out, I guess. Trolls along with the Nazgul. Just very good units, along with, don't forget about spiders. Sorry if you are afraid of spiders, but these are like what? So what are you? Great black spiders. Basically think of Shelob if you've seen the movie or read the books. That's basically what they are. That's like my general's power there. That's his rallying point. Yeah, there he is. He's the one that is not the old. Oh, spider is going in. Again, sorry if you do not like spiders, but I am going to show them off this.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Sorry, I just fast forward there just for a moment. Here comes the rhinos. First enemy general dead. Shaken. Yeah, my men are kind of getting surrounded, but they're still holding up a good fight. Oops. Dumbledore. Again, kind of a famous picture from the movie with Gimli's axe. Again, when these guys die, the units don't get stuck underneath them as bad as the Orkai. That's why, free advice, you never want to use Orkai in like a siege battle. Besides, like maybe if it's Gondor, the actual city Minas Tirith, that's the only settlement you should use them in. But other than that, they just get stuck. Or not the best unit for defense or attacking settlements, but they're great in like an open field.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Like over here, they're great at this open territory when they can charge. Yeah, we haven't killed half their men. Okay.
Our men have fought long and are becoming tired.
Yeah. Come on, boys. And here comes some wardens. So again, these guys are knights of the tall area, and then these are like heavy infantry. These are like the dismounted swan knights, and those are the royal swan knight guard. That's like a general guard. And then here's these guys. These bow wings are very good, and you do see them sometimes in rebel settlements. Next time on the campaign map, I will remember to show you where these guys are hiding. Yeah. But again, nobody's a match for the old players. Again, heavy guards. These are like, I'm pretty sure these are the version of the dismounted Swan Knight. Oh, these guys are running around the mob, meaning the orc riders on top of them have no control over them.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Okay, which enemy force? Again, these guys are doing well against any other infantry. They just Again, Earthquakers are the biggest meanies in this entire mod. And I also like the snow troll models. Cool. Like I said, I think if you haven't seen the second episode of our campaign, this is one of my favorite mods. Hands down. One bow white 8. No, there's that one bow white. And then 0. Oh, the dwarves have arrived. Belwyn Honorgold. Sorry if I mispronounced that. Not you guys. I'm going to put them for snow trolls. Captain Moria. Sorry, I'm too fast with the Captain Moria guy. General ability because that does help you. Only a fool can use this battle. Defeat is simply a possibility, I guess. Again, yeah, one Oathbreaker against a troll. Come on, dude. You guys got this. You have this. You'll be the snow troll kill. They're both getting bloody. Oh, now there's one snow. Oh, and he's gone. Congratulations. Yeah, here's one of my favorite units as a troll. The son of the fallen, or basically the Spartan dwarves. Unit Wall Gliders? I don't know net breaking, sorry. Cutting back over to the main battle. I just had to see if they have any fresh units. I mean, so again, the Son of the Fallen, or one of my favorite units, and basically the Spartan Wolves, along with the Dragon Slayers, Hammers of Goondabad. This is an elite unit. You can only get them if you're the dwarves and you take Goondabad. Well, any dwarf faction, but you have to take Goondabad mounted. And the orcs. Again, the size comparison. I guess pretty accurate. I'm not trying to be rude here. These guys are the Zenith God. Sorry if I messed that up, but anything with gods in the name in it is very good. Yeah, Khazad-dûm Guardians, heavy infantry, they have Mithril. So these silver boys have Mithril armor. And if you haven't seen the movie or the Hobbit, I highly recommend you check them out. Yeah, these almost no joke. You can only attack them by, well, unless you have Oathbreakers, but you can attack them by trying to charge them in the neck. Again, I'm going to just fast forward just a little bit.
Only half the enemy force remains. Good tidings. The enemy general lies dead.
Principality of Dull Armor, and Dwarves of Khazad-dûm. Well, the Dwarves of Khazad-dûm are basically warrior. As you can see, these guys are going to stand up much longer than like the Sons of the Fallen, unfortunately. Khazad-dûm Reclaimers. Again, a unit that's, I'm going to say better than most units, but you can only get them in Khazad-dûm. Dwarves of Khazad-dûm, warrior, depends on what you call them, or what you prefer to call them. Again, you can see these Syrian Rangers, but the noble Marines, Black Veil Ultras, and then just
only half the
Fury
enemy force
Rangers
remains.
and the Shadow ones, who is technically a evil faction. And the dwarves are kind of getting beaten up. Here comes the blue boys. This is a Viking then. And I don't know who you guys are. It's like some random guys, I guess. So I'm going to get fast forward this for a moment. Basically kind of finishing up the boards. I'm just going to have them charge over here. Again, this is a special unit that I forget which settlement you have to have.
Good tidings.
I'm not going to get it
the enemy
off
general
the
lies dead.
These are the Wars of Linden, Hill Linden, Shadow of Angmar General. Is that good? Oh no, capture. These guys are still like not under control by any of the animals.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
I'm just going to norm for now. Again, I think I've said this a few times in the campaign. You do not want to be the person who is hired to be the cleanup job, and have to clean up all of these, men, orcs, mostly spiders and horses, and unfortunately, I don't know how these people died. Maybe friendly fire. Charging. Again, these guys are going to do better in
if we continue
than
like
like
this,
some
we will
average
smash the
militia ultras and mostly average ultras, because these are considered elite units.
The enemy army flees the field.
I guess that's the last general. Who will you? Who will you? Gundabat. Okay, I'm not going to finish them off. Yeah.
Be awed by the victory we have won here today.
Again, not many of these armies are surviving. The Principality of Dormamov might survive, but again, they're not going to be taking that anytime soon. Yeah. So again, I just wanted to show off some of these cool units. There is going to be a part 2. So stay tuned for that. If you want to see the moment kill. Yeah. Have a nice rest of your day, and I hope you have today's Thursday, but I hope you have a happy weekend and happy Friday. Have a nice rest of your time. Goodbye.